What's up, comic and pop culture fans? This is the story of the 2-year-old CGC submission for just one book, which finally is wrapped up and is officially shipped and on its way back to me. So what the hell happened? Because you better believe 2 years is not their listed return time for this stuff. I don't know why it took this long. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. The 50,000 subscriber winner is going to get a 9/8 first full appearance of Venom, ASM 300. All right, so it's smack dab the middle of 2023, and back then I was doing more signature series, and they announced that there's going to be a Michael Keaton signing, and it was insanely expensive. But you could even swing super extra money, $1,000 to be exact, and you could have Michelle Pfeiffer also sign. So obviously I'm thinking $1,000, this is a great business write-off. So me and I think probably very few people swung to get both major celebrities' SIGs on a Batman-related book. Now obviously if it's going to be Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and Michael Keaton Batman, obviously, I want to do a Batman Returns movie adaptation. I got one in when they made the announcement that was perfect condition, and it was a newsstand. This book's got a nice chunk of value there, and I sent it off. Obviously, I was hoping it would get a 9.8, but celebrity signatures do so well that it would have still done okay, even if it got a 9.6. For comparison, most CGC signature series fall between like 50 and I think $100. So each of these celebrities charging $500 a signature is insane. And even though it's been 2 years, it's still pretty insane to me that that's what it cost. But you know what? It was a business write-off, so that's fine. Now, it's sure funny how quick they were able to get the money from me. The book pretty much hit the warehouse after a short delay, and boom, I got charged the $1,000, or I think it was $975 to be exact. And then I proceeded to wait for 2 years. Now, you guys might be wondering, why would anyone take such a gamble on this? And honestly, something we haven't talked about on this channel before is celebrity signatures in slabs go for stupid money. Just less than a month ago, I had a totally random Doom Patrol book within the last 5 years. Brendan Fraser signed it, and I didn't know the value because this was part of a collection that I got in. There were no comparables. I popped it on eBay with $1 start. And this 5-year-old book, celebrity signed, ended up at $630, far exceeding my expectations. And the thing is, every time I have a celebrity signed book, that's what it does. It goes for crazy money. I one time had a Jeremy Renner signed first appearance of Hawkeye. I got buku bucks for that. It was crazy. It probably helped that I also sold it during COVID, but you know. Celebrity signatures are even more valuable than Stan Lee. In fact, I would almost say like double. And Stan Lee SIGs classically demand some nice value. Celebrity SIGs, especially if they're A-lister, it's another ballgame, man. It really is. I do this thing, I send it off, and I know how this goes. When you do a submission, you send it and you forget it. We call it set it and forget it. Well, Michael Keaton signed it relatively soon, but they had to get both. Now, I thought it was going to be like a typical CGC witness signing where they're all at a round table and being witnessed. But if you look, Michael Keaton signed this thing in 2023, the year I submitted it, and then nothing happened for pretty much 2 years. And when I reached out to customer service about this, because, you know, it was $1,000 frickin' bucks sunk into this, they were like, well, we have the Michael Keaton signature. We're just trying to track down Michelle Pfeiffer. It's like, oh, this wasn't like a set day where they were both together. Anyway, Michelle Pfeiffer, bless her beautiful goddess soul, signed this book in 2025. So I guess CGC was outside in her bushes pestering her to get this book signed. I don't know. Did anyone else do this submission? Did you get your books back years ago? Someone's got to let me know. I saw a bunch of people swung for the Michael Keaton, but I haven't seen anyone swing for the Michelle Pfeiffer. So, whew, I don't know if there's anyone out there with the same exact story, but man, as if that wasn't enough, I have a long email chain with the customer support with CGC. They tell me, we got Michelle to sign it. We're good to go. You can expect it soon. Dude, it sat for like another 2 months in the final category, which is just called in shipping. So, usually when you have a CGC submission, it says in shipping for like half a day or maybe a full day. 2 months? Dude, I literally thought they lost the book and were just like trying to dick me around. Turns out they really did have this book. It wasn't lost. They were just waiting on the second signature to take their time. Nice 2-year gap in between the two signatures on there on a book I sent 2 years ago. So weird. And I'm happy to report, I don't even have it in hand yet. It's arriving tomorrow, but it is coming. This newsstand Batman Returns movie adaptation, signed by Michael Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer, did receive the 9.8. So the 9.8 signed by Michael Keaton, and all of them have just been direct editions, not a single one of them newsstands, last sold for $1,000. There's one listed on Bry's Comics right now from the same signing, but just Michael Keaton and just the direct edition for I think $1,000. I got the newsie and signed by both of them. This could be a one-of-a-kind item. It's hard to say. Now we are going to really have some fun here. If you watch this video, I'll have a link. This is going to be a 7-day auction starting at $1. I imagine it'll go deeply into the thousands, but it's possible that it could hit $2,000, if not more. Pretty crazy. And to be honest, I didn't think I'd actually be turning a profit on this. I thought it was just going to be a random sunk cost 2023 business write-off thing. It is extremely likely that even in an auction format, I'm going to be profiting, which is pretty crazy. And was it worth the 2-year wait? I think so. Someone's going to really dig this thing. I want nothing to do with it, man. The stress this book has caused me, good night. I'm so glad it's done, but I'm ready to wash my hands of this thing, and let's get it gone. So here's your takeaways from the video. If you're going to do a signature series and you're getting a celebrity to do it, maybe just have one celebrity do it. For some reason, if you're trying to track down A-list celebrities, it takes 2 years in between to get them to sign it, which is pretty crazy. Second thing is celebrity signatures in general outperform even the highest comic book industry guys' signatures. Time and time again. Hope you enjoyed the story. Hope you learned a little something. I'll see you at the next video and keep on hunting. Make sure to come on down to Sentiment Depot's Antiques and Collectibles, located at 238 West Delaware Ave in Pennington, New Jersey. Find so many great books for just $1 and the lowest prices on key comics around. Enjoy a huge selection of graded comics priced up to 20% lower than current fair market value. We are open from Wednesday to Sunday, closed Monday, Tuesday. You got a collection you want to sell? Bring that too. Can't wait to see you there.